Good morning, and once again welcome to my YouTube channel. And the topic is still number 6, and we are explaining example 10 and example 11 still under the negative indices. And the example 10 talks of work out 16 out of 81 raised to power negative 3 over 4. And we now know that if the index of a fraction is negative, we need to reciprocate that fraction so that the index sign reverses. And therefore, we are now having 16 over 81 raised to power negative 3 over 4. And in this case, we are just going to have this fraction flip such that 81 will be now the numerator and 16 will be the denominator. And having done that, now the sign of the index will now be positive. And that's where we are. So we have now to treat 81 independently and 16 independently. So now that the 4 is at the denominator of the index, we have to look for the fourth root of 81, which is, let's see, the fourth root of 81, which is 3. And this 3 cubed is now 27. So we're going to have 3 cubed all over the fourth root of 16. There is the fourth root of 16. The fourth root of 16 is 2. Now 2 cubed at this particular point, we are going to have 27 out of 8. And that is example 10. Example 11, we are supposed to show that 2 raised to power 0 is equals to 1. That is the question, and we have to prove this in two ways. One, we have to know how do we get 2 raised to power 0. There is the first approach. For example, if we may be having 2 raised to power 3 divided by 2 raised to power 3, according to law 2 of the indices, this is 2 raised to power 3 minus 3, which is 2 raised to power 0. Keep it there. And the second approach, if we now take the whole of, if we now take this part alone, if we take this part alone and have something that is going to be 2 cubed all over 2 cubed, which is, this is of course 8 over 8, which is 1, you can now see that 2 raised to power 0 is equals to 1, and it shows that. So by all means, 2 raised to power 0 is equals to 1. And that is what we were to show in that example. And thank you. Follow us and let us move together.